buying an entire land filled with flora. Second is offset carbon emissions. It means that balancing the rate of carbon emission itself. So we as the government define this motion as a protest from buying the forest to offset carbon emissions. So ladies and gentlemen, we as the government believe that there are other solutions that we can do to offset carbon emissions and for the long-term effect. So we now are focusing on the future itself. So what is the status quo right now? Now, status quo. Our carbon emissions are causing the global warming and also the climate changes around the world. So why is this happen? This is because of the ozone layer that are getting thinner and thinner and thinner. So why is this ozone layer is getting thinner? It is because of the humanity itself. It is because of the industries. The smoke from the factory produces carbon emission. So what is the government's solution for this? We propose to join cooperation from global leaders. So global warming is actually a single biggest issue in the world right now. Not all leaders have to join, but we want to focus on the cooperation itself. Now, countries that don't want to join, they don't have to, but we want to focus on the root of the problem itself, the industry. But when the country leaders saw this situation, they definitely want to cooperate for a better future. Now, we are setting the stakeholder. Yes.
Countries are already having things like Paris Agreement to go towards environmental change. The issue in status quo is that these companies are not being held accountable for the fact that they are single-handedly emitting these carbons that harm the earth in the first place. How do you hold them accountable on your side of the house?
Thank you for the POI. I will explain later in my speech. So now, we are setting the stakeholder in society and industry around the world. So, let's move on to the arguments. Ladies and gentlemen, I've laid the foundation by defining the motion. Now, I will lay the first brick by launching into our first point based on the keyword preservation. Now, buying forest is just a preservation technique actually. So, how is it actually a preservation technique? First, trees take time to grow. This is the thing that we need to take note. During